Good morning. I just wanted to do an update because we had our ultrasound. I had my ultrasound on Friday, and Friday I was not feeling well at all. I have like this chesty cold, head cold type thing, crazy thing happening. So I did not feel good. The ultrasound didn't go the way that I had hoped, and I felt stressed that I had to go to work. Got home late. Yesterday was super busy. We took Linnell to use her some of her gift cards, and honestly, I just didn't feel like updating. So I'm doing it now while I get ready for church because I just don't have time to sit around and do this anymore. Now that I'm going back into work. So I went on Friday morning for my ultrasound. That and my follicle on the left side was not measuring where they wanted it to be measured, which is fantastic. So it's at 13 millimeters, and it has to be between 18 to 20 for them to let me trigger. So I had taken my Clomid already. My first pill was a little rough. It made me feel pretty sick. I had taken it at 8:30, so I took all my other ones at 8:30 at night too. And it didn't make me feel the greatest. So, but that was my first one. My other ones were fine. I didn't really have any like side effects or anything. My So I took that for 5 days, and then again went to my ultrasound on Friday. So I had been having like some discomfort, and so from what I was reading, Clomid does not start working until five. I think it's 5 to 10 days. Well, like I shouldn't say. You start seeing results 5 to 10 days after your last pill. So again, I went in, and it's only measuring 13. And they said, well, we can't trigger. You need to come back Monday in the morning, early in the morning, to get another ultrasound to see. And they said, bring your trigger shot with you, which I got on Friday. And if we're ready to trigger, then we'll trigger you then, and then have you come in on Tuesday for the insemination. And I said, as I had previously told many other people that I was talking to about this, excuse me, my husband works weird hours. 1 week he's off Monday, Tuesday, and then Friday, and the other days he's off just Wednesday, Thursday. And this was going to be a week that he's just off Wednesday, Thursday. And they're like, well, that's really hard to work around his schedule. And I'm like, exactly, that's why I was telling all of you. So basically they said, well, I really didn't get answers, but they said Monday, if it's between 18 and 20, they'll trigger me then, and we may have to do timed intercourse, or we may have to see if Chris can take off, which the latter is probably not going to happen. And or if it's not big enough, then she mentioned something about having to stimulate more. So I don't know if that means we're just out, which would, like, the amount of anger that would make me have because of how much money we've already spent on literally 3 freaking ultrasounds, to just not be able to do anything. Like, we are blessed with our jobs, but we also want to be good stewards of our money. And well, I'm not saying that this is a bad decision. I'm not saying that at all. We have to ensure that our bills are getting paid. We have to ensure that everybody has what they need. Yes, this is coming out of savings. We understand this, but we have other goals for the savings too. So I don't know. I was really discouraged on Friday. I was annoyed simply because of my paycheck, like the money thing. But I also wasn't feeling good, so that didn't help. So I don't know. It's just frustrating to me. Um, I don't know. I guess I feel discouraged a little bit. I'm part of a group on Facebook um, for people who are trying to get pregnant, and I probably should get off that, but I do find some good information on there. Um, but they're always like, well, we've failed IUI number 5, and no, now we're going to IVF, and I'm just thinking, like, I don't even want to do IVF, right? Like, that's not even on my radar. I guess because I'm putting so much hope in this IUI situation. I don't know. I don't even know what to think anymore. Number one, does again, all of this happening while I'm sick does not help, because if there's one thing that I know while I'm sick, if I don't feel good, then very few things matter to me because I'm tired and I'm not sleeping well, and this new position at my job is incredibly frustrating to me. Like, I spend so much, like, it just feels like I'm back at square one. So like all these things are accumulating to make this whole trying to get pregnant journey not fun anymore. And I know that that'll change, and I know that we'll have ups and downs, and I get that. But that is why I didn't update any earlier. I just wasn't feeling it. I'm still not feeling it, but I promised myself that I was going to document everything about this, because I firmly believe that somewhere along the line, like down the road, and it may not be until I'm 50, 60 years old, that this is going to help someone. And if this is going to help someone, and it does, then what I've gone through has been worth it, in my opinion. It took me a while to understand and get to that point, but that I believe that. So tomorrow I go in for another ultrasound, and I will update when I can on that. And we'll just try and figure out what's going to happen. At this point, it is what it is. It's either going to grow or it's not, and there's literally nothing I can do. And so we just keep praying, and we hold hope that we're going to bring a little babe into this world, and one way or another. So thanks for listening. Hopefully tomorrow I have better news, but either way, you'll get to see it.